Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are well. I hope you're well. So today is K, and K is for kindness. And there doesn't seem to be a lot of kindness around in the world at the moment. Um, I came across the idea of random acts of kindness a few years ago, and I thought I was really struck by that. Wouldn't it be great if there were more random acts of kindness? Uh, so kindness is usually looked at, something that we do, um, an act, something that we do to somebody else, and hopefully make their day. So, what random act of kindness could you do today that would put a smile on somebody's face? Wouldn't that be a lovely thing to do? I'm thinking, what can I do now? I'm going to give that some thought. I'm going to come up with a random act of kindness. Yeah, okay, I've got one. Okay, I'm not going to say what it is because, well, no, I think I need to do two now. Oh, that's too much. That's being too kind. Yeah. So what if we could be? What if we could be a little? What if the people listening to this, watching this video today, could be some little kindness bandits going around and giving out some random acts of kindness today? How would that be as an antidote for everything that's going on in the world right now? I want to talk about something else about kindness, and I want to talk about being kind to ourselves. Now, being kind to ourselves, to me, is the source, the very essence of that is ignoring the voice in our head that's beating ourselves up. It's beating us up. The voice in the head that beats ourselves up. So, where does this come from? Because we weren't born with that voice in our head, were we? A newborn baby or a little kid, a little baby with a nappy on, doesn't turn around and say, "My bum looks big in this nappy," or "I'm just not getting the use of this. I'm not getting the use of getting the knack." What would a baby say? What would a baby not say? "I'm not getting the hang of this walking malarkey fast enough. I should be doing this faster. Should be learning to walk faster. I should have a smaller bum." I'll be happy when I get my Ferrari. I need this little toy car that I've got is no good. I need a Ferrari, and then I'll be happy. The voice in our head, we pick it up from the world around us. We get this idea that we're not good enough from the world around us. We get that idea from maybe our parents don't think that they're good enough. Maybe our teachers don't think they're good enough. Maybe our elder brothers or sisters don't think they're good enough. Maybe the kids at our school don't think that they're good enough. It's all one big inherited lie. So you can try and change the voice in your head. You can have an argument with the voice in your head, but that doesn't seem to work from my experience. The only way to be kind to yourself in this sense is to see see, to realize, to fully realize, to fully understand, to deeply get in your bones that the voice in your head is a liar. And once you've seen that it's a liar, you see its words as lies. They're not, it's not your voice, it's the words of others, it's somebody else's voice. Then you ignore it. Well, you ignore it until you fall for it again. This isn't a once and forever thing. This is a once and often thing. Catching the voice in your head lying to you. And that for me, that the voice in my head came from being bullied on scout camp and messing up a lot, because I'm not a particularly practical guy. So I collected wood that wasn't ready for burning. I couldn't get the fire going. I couldn't clean the pots well enough. The patrol leader guy was a constant critic, and so he made me kneel on he made me kneel on the wet grass and repeat after him, "I am a stupid, worthless, effing piece of S." And I took those words in and I believed those words. So the external bully became the bully in my head. And the bully it took on my voice. It sounded like me. It sounded like it was me. So the lies came in to my ears. I believed them to be true, and I repeated them back to me. Repeating them back to myself. But they weren't my words. They weren't the truth. They came from outside me, and I believed them. So the biggest thing you can do for yourself, in my opinion, is to ignore those negative voices, the negative voice in your head. Because trying to fight them, trying to reprogram it, tried that. Trying to fight them, I couldn't do that. Try to reprogram them, no, couldn't do that. You might find a way to do that. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you can do that, then you've really got it cracked. The easiest way, and I've seen working with other parents, is to ignore them. But here is the really good news. Kids learn to ignore that voice in the head, just like that. That's what so inspires me about working with kids. They learn in an instant that their feelings only ever come from their thoughts. They learn in an instant that nobody can actually make them feel bad about themselves. And when they share that with me, wow, that sets my heart racing. Going to leave you with that. Hopefully with that hopeful message. And as a reminder, two things. What can you do as a random act of kindness today? Or two, or three. And ignore that negative voice in your head. It's not you. It's not your voice. And it's not true. See you soon. Bye-bye.